Hi guys, I'd like to introduce you to my next project on the bench now. I picked it up at eBay. It was an estate sale, and as far as I can tell, this guitar I'm going to show you in a second had been sitting around as part of the estate. The master luthier who started it probably passed away in 2006, and his widow held on to it until she passed away recently. So everything I'm going to show you here is what I got off of eBay and my starting point. So this is the guitar, and it looks like it's a Telecaster shaped guitar, but it looked like it was custom fit. And what caught my eye was this beautiful inlay work here on the fretboard and up here on the headstock. So the back here is, as you can see, put together from multiple wood types, stained lacquer, stained blue, and it's a single piece neck already put in there. And up here you can see where I'm going to have some work to do, because it had obviously sat being held up by the headstock for some time, and the lacquer has been damaged on both sides. And that's my starting point. The first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to correct the damage on the lacquer. And here are the components that I got with it. I've got these Art Deco style tuning machines. I don't think they match. I've got some tone control knobs here, beautiful and gold. Looks like it will be for some kind of a Telecaster type of setup. But let's see, 2 humbuckers, only one bezel for the humbucker, so I'm going to have to get another one. And a rather unique tailpiece, kind of a Les Paul type of setup. I've got also beautiful inlay work for a truss rod cover. Not sure if I can use this, because as you can see, the truss knot's not exposed. So I'm gonna, well, I'll put it up to you guys to figure out whether or not I should try and expose it. There's the mounting studs for the tailpiece, which will incorporate the bridge. Earlier I'd taken a look at the bridge here and determined it had a 12-inch radius. So I'm going to have to radius the fretboard there to match it, and it's also kind of uneven, if I can show you. Put my straight edge on it here, and you can see it rocks back and forth. So the neck is not straight, but I believe it's because the inlay is raised up. So I'm going to have to sand it down, and hopefully it's not too thin. You can see that there's some issues with the pickups. This one seems to be fine because it's got the feet in it, but they're really kind of bent out of shape, and they're completely missing off of this pickup. So also the gold coloring on this one it seems to have worn off. This one seems fine, and yeah, I don't know. Wire here, pushback wire, looks a little cheesy. So maybe I'll get some new pickups and try and match them. Certainly I'll have to get another bezel. And here's the jack plate. It's a Les Paul style jack plate. Hopefully it'll go over here, fit nicely. So that's my project. Oh, also, I got this piece. I have no idea what it is or to use it on the guitar. If you have any ideas, drop me a line or make a comment down below. I don't know if you can see this on video, but there's some checking in the lacquer along here, which is another reason why I think this is a vintage guitar. And I think it looks kind of cool. So I'm going to keep it and not try and refinish this. Try to keep it as close as possible to the original intent of the builder. And here are the parts I've decided to keep and use on this repair build project. Be using this bridge. If anybody has ever seen a bridge like this before, drop me a note in the comments below. I have yet to find any information on this other than it's made in Germany. And there's the jack piece, the knobs, and of course the post for the end piece. All right, the scale length on this, there we go. Looks like it is 323 millimeters at the 12th fret. So that would make it 646 millimeters at the bridge. And you can see that at 646, there's some convenient holes there left by some screws. They give me a good idea of where the bridge location is. Also, you can see some markings for the placement of the humbucker pickups. So these are components that I've picked up to finish the job. These are some humbuckers I picked up of, these are Epiphone humbuckers, pretty good quality. These are some gold tone tuners. I think they'll look nice. Gold tone screws, pickup covers, springs, the electronics for a Telecaster. Real quick look here. This is a nut from a previous job that I've saved. It's all wired, ready to put together. Pickup bezels and the control cavity cover. So I think I'm pretty well ready to go, but as always, I may have to go out and fetch a piece here and there to get this job done. So first things first, let's box all this stuff up and we'll get started on working out the finish and flattening out the fretboard.